Holy crap, brother.
Ha! We're back, baby.
Look at you here. My God,
Man.
you're a sight for sore eyes.
We
brother.
got a lot to talk about.
You know, what the hell does that mean? Sight for sore eyes.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, if you go up to a girl and go, God, you're a sight for sore eyes, I think she's going to slug you.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't sound good.
Oh, man.
Brother.
Holy hell.
My God.
I mean, it's already, what is November 14th? We haven't done a show since Halloween,
Yeah,
right?
on my notes for today, which are left over from the I've written in Veterans Day to make sure I say something about it.
right.
Jeez.
Yes, we did just get through Veterans Day.
Yes.
Happy Veterans Day to all you
Absolutely.
serve. We very much appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
So that was all good. Actually, Veterans Day, I was at the Rams-Dolphins game.
How was that game?
Monday. It was terrible.
Yes,
brother.
it was.
Absolute garbage. That
Sad.
game was.
Sad.
But we got some cool flags, like support our heroes flags.
Oh, neat.
I'll give you one, brother. It's a Rams
Ooh.
flag, but I'll still give you one. It's cool.
Cool, brother.
It's cool, yeah.
Nice.
Halloween, brother.
What a time we had.
Come on now.
I gotta tell you, I don't have a lot of stories.
Well, I mean, let's talk. Well, I got questions. I mean, well, first of all, we went to your haunt, the Fright Factory.
Yeah, see, usually I have a lot of stories about that.
Yeah.
You know, like crazy people and people getting hurt
But
and all that.
It was pretty
It was
normal
mild.
this year, huh?
Yeah, mild. We just did our thing.
Got to tell you, man, that was one hell of a haunt.
Did you like it?
I can't remember. I think I did talk about how I went to the Jimmy Fallon.
You did, yes.
Yeah. That one, garbage.
Oh.
This one, holy hell, brother. I mean, it was non-stop terror.
Nice.
Like, start to finish, so many great, things to look at. Man, the animatronics they have there are just, holy hell. They're, top-notch, dude. They're not the stuff you're buying down at Home Depot.
No.
They're like
No.
the real deal, real McCoy. And Susan was just absolutely terrified. She was so, and man, Autumn, oh my God, she was fantastic.
Yeah.
She went off on Susan.
Oh.
And just scared, and she followed her way longer than she probably had followed anybody. And she just kept scaring after scare after scare. Susan was just freaking terrified.
Awesome.
But she was like an evil clown.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
awesome. You were awesome in that little the candy store.
You got to meet the Candy Man.
The Candy Man. That
Yes.
was awesome, man. That was what a hell. You guys, you don't mess around when it
And the
comes to
thing
haunts,
about the
man.
room, I was a little bummed out because earlier in the evening, we had kids in the cages.
Oh, right, okay.
And the kids just finally gave up. They'd had enough.
Yeah, they're like, I want out.
So their parents came through and got them back out of the cages.
That's funny.
So that's why when you went in, there was no kids. So
Oh,
I was
okay.
kind of like, there was nobody to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
with. But yeah, it's just nonstop acting in that room.
That was
Yeah.
great. You went to that horror con. I want to hear about that.
That was so much fun.
Was it?
Yes.
Man, so many good people there too.
Yeah, there was.
Jeez, I
and
wanted
you know
to make
what?
it there. And
It wasn't overly busy.
really.
We didn't wait hardly ever to get an autograph. I
You got Elvira's, right? Is that who you
did not get Elvira's.
Didn't get Elvira's.
That was part of the plan. But
Yeah.
see, when we started out, the plan was, well, we'll just get an autograph here and maybe one here.
Yeah.
But then we get there and, Susan and Autumn, we got to get this and we got to get this and we got to get this.
Right.
And my mind's just going, cha-ching, cha-ching,
Oh, God, yeah.
cha-ching. I mean, $65 to $80
Really?
autograph.
Jeez,
Hell
yeah.
no.
That's a lot.
So first of all, Autumn was in costume. She had her put her makeup on.
Oh, cool.
She got a lot of attention this year.
Really?
On
What was
her
she,
makeup skills.
What was she dressed up as, or what?
I think it was a clown.
Was it that clown? That is
I
epic.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that clown is awesome.
And the makeup looks so awesome.
Yeah.
So she went. What's the name of the guy who was there? Who was in Scream?
Oh God.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, there were
There's
few,
two
right?
guys.
There was
two of the-
Skeet one of them?
Two of the main guys. What was his name?
Yeah. God.
He was two of the killers.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
The original dudes.
Yes.
Oh God. Oh. Skeet. Yeah. Skeet's one of them.
Is that?
Skeet
I guess I
Ulrich
don't know his name. Okay.
And Matthew Lillard, right?
Okay,
The guy
so-
who
yeah,
was
yeah.
Scooby Doo as well.
right.
Right.
Right. We got his autograph
Nice.
somewhere last year. He wasn't this year.
Oh, that's right. That's
But
right.
But the other dude, the first thing he sees when we go up there to do an autograph,
Yeah.
he looks at Autumn and he goes, "Who did your makeup?" And Autumn goes, "I did." And he says, "Wow."
That's
he goes,
awesome.
"You are a skilled makeup artist." I'm like, "Oh
That is
my
super
God.
cool. That's a movie star
This is
saying that.
yes."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Holy crap."
That's great.
So that was cool. And then there was somebody else. I'm trying to think of who it was. I know who it was. A guy I got real pally-wally with. Eddie Munster.
Really?
He was
No
the
kidding.
coolest guy.
That's awesome.
And I asked him, I go, "Okay, where's the book?" And he goes, "What book is that?" I said, "The one you wrote about your adventures and being in the Munsters."
Yeah.
Well, he had it right there with him.
Really?
So I had to buy the book. He
Oh,
signed
that's
the
cool.
book for me.
That's super cool.
But he mentioned Autumn's makeup and how
That's
cool
awesome.
it was.
Yeah,
So I'm
she,
like,
I mean,
damn.
she does a great job.
Yeah, it's
question.
so fun to see how she's changed and how it's changed. That
Yeah.
she really this year really learned how to use an airbrush.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
And so yeah, she had a ball.
That's
but
awesome.
it was fun. It was
was
a
there
lot
a lot
of
of vendors too?
there was a lot
stuff
of
to
vendors.
Look at?
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of vendors, and God, I mean, you saw the list. There was tons.
Dude, it was one of the cool.
People signing autographs.
One of the best cons I've ever seen out
Yeah.
here, as
Yeah.
far as just top names, especially in horror. Like, I mean, obviously it was horror, but like,
Yeah.
just name after name after. It was like, holy
Yeah,
cow!
it was.
Yeah,
and like I
hope
said,
they do this again.
they ran it really well.
Yeah, and being at Puyallup, I mean, there is a lot of room there, right? So it's
Yes.
not like you're doing it in a
Yeah.
hotel where you're
Right.
in these tiny little like
Exactly.
breakout rooms
Yeah.
and stuff. So that's. Did they do like what's the word? Like panels? Did they have?
They
Panels?
did have panels. Yeah,
They
we
did.
didn't go to any of them. but
Gotcha.
They
And
did
was
have
it
panels.
like mostly in the big exhibition hall?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Where they usually do the commercial,
vendors.
like the
Yeah, the
commercial,
commercial
building,
building.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Super
really
cool,
neat.
man. Yeah,
Really.
I'm
And
bummed
I
I
love,
missed that.
you know, you didn't have to go into a separate room to do the autograph thing. It was just
Gotcha.
in the big room, you know, up against the
Yeah.
walls, and it was just
Right.
very, very cool. So that way,
Man.
I mean, we were getting pictures of everybody,
Yeah,
and nobody was stopping us.
that's super cool.
So that's kind of cool too.
yeah. Oh, really? So like
Yeah.
you didn't? Okay, because
I mean, we stood back. And,
Yeah.
You know, we weren't stupid about
they're
it.
pretty anal about that, like Comic-Con.
Exactly,
You could
yeah.
not take pictures
Yeah.
of them.
And they were very cool. They were. I mean, their job was to keep you on a line,
yeah.
and that's all they cared about.
Gotcha.
So as long as you were doing that, they were cool. They didn't bother you about anything else.
That's super cool, man.
So-
I really hope they do that again next year.
Yeah.
If they do, I will.
I hope they do
absolutely
too, because
make
it's
a point to do
yeah,
it.
and I'll go back because
Yeah.
I loved it being at the fairgrounds. That was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
very-
good spot to do it.
Very, very cool.
Awesome. And then there was Halloween itself.
Yes,
Wow. Oh my God.
I went out and I was at the Fright Factory.
Yeah, you
doing
were
my
at the
thing.
haunt. Was it a good crowd there? at the
Yeah,
haunt?
yeah, good crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of drunk teenagers. Very
Yeah.
fun.
We actually went the last day. We went the day after Halloween.
Yes, that's
on
right.
November 1st, and it was still a decent amount of people.
Yeah,
man.
it wasn't bad.
But it was great. Like, yeah, it wasn't too busy. So
Yeah.
like, I was trying to like slow down so we didn't catch up with people,
Which is
Susan
hard to
was
do
just
when
like,
you've got
"Hurry up,
Susan."
hurry up. Oh, that was a good time. But man, our neighborhood went just,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. They went you.
What?
I saw pictures of your yard. Oh,
Oh,
my
awesome, man.
God.
Yeah, we had some fun with it this year. We
Susan said, "You're not going to believe it when you see his yard."
really.
I'm like, "What?" And she started showing me pictures. I'm like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, we did it. I got a little out of control.
Yes,
man.
you did, but it was
Especially
beautiful.
at Home Depot. Like, they loved me at Home Depot. I just kept going back. And now we're kind of doing this again for Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. But man, oh my God. So, Halloween night, the weather was garbage
Yeah.
for the kids, for
Yeah.
trick-or-treating. It rained pretty heavily pretty much the whole time. Now, I was Art the Clown. So
Yeah.
I was wearing a mask, which was actually great.
Yeah.
It was actually
Got you covered up.
Yeah, man. Everybody else, all the other parents are just like, oh, and I was kind of like, this is actually fine. And man, being Art the Clown was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because there were people that were just terrified.
Everybody
Like,
knows who it is.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Like this one chick comes up, or she's like with her boyfriend, and they were like,
Yeah.
it's a group of like young teenagers,
Uh-huh.
and the boyfriend, she's not looking at me, and the boyfriend taps her on the shoulder and then like goes like, look, and I'm like standing right in front of her, and she just let out this blood curdling scream, and I just stood there and just waved at her. You know? So got a love for that.
How
But
fun.
so we had our 3 kids, and then we had our friends come over. They have 3 kids. So and Autumn was there.
Uh-huh.
So we
She
started.
wanted to spend what she felt was her last opportunity
That's awesome.
to have Halloween back as a kid.
Yeah, very
So,
cool. Man.
yeah, so that's
and
why
it's
she
and it's a
did it.
fun area to trick or treat in.
Yeah.
Most people participate. So yeah, cool place to trick or treat. So we're out trick or treating, man. And again, I can't see that well because I'm in the mask. I'm hanging with my buddy, and we're like, the kids are going nuts, dude. Like they are running from house to house, and we're trying to slow them down, and they're not listening, and it was freaking chaos, right? And then we get in with like then they get in with like a group of like 20 kids, right? So there's freaking kids everywhere, and me and my buddy are like, okay, we're gonna keep up, and let's just try and stay with the kid that's the furthest ahead, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing that. Then the girls, they start making their way up to us, and we finally all come together, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is after trick-or-treating for, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes.
Now, was Autumn with you at this point?
No, Autumn left before us.
Oh, okay.
So Autumn had already started trick-or-treating while we were still trying
And was she with a friend? She was with...
She had 2 friends.
yeah.
She had 2 friends with
That's
her, yeah.
right.
So we all get connected, and it's like, okay, where is everybody, right? Like, okay, let's regroup. And we realize Kyler is nowhere.
The youngest.
Our youngest, our
Uh-oh.
4-year-old,
Uh-oh.
right? It's like, where is Kyler at?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and like instant like I
Yeah.
have never, as a parent, I have never felt the way I felt when we lost him. I was just like, oh my. Now we're in our neighborhood,
Yeah.
so I wasn't like out of my mind.
Right. You're not at Disneyland.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Now, Mel, she just kind of lost it. Like, it was like, where the hell? But we were obviously super concerned, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of all break up, and like I go one way, Mel goes one way, and then we start telling people, and other people are looking for him.
Oh, my.
Ended up, man, wow, like our neighborhood's pretty, like all the people started texting each other saying,
wow.
hey, look for a little Ninja Turtle, because
Cool.
he was Raphael.
Yeah.
So, long story short, because we were searching for him it was at least over 20 minutes. And the whole time I was heading back to the house.
Yeah.
Well, turns out there was a couple that found him, and we lost him in a cul-de-sac, which is crazy because Kyler, if he doesn't see us for 5 seconds,
Yeah.
he's like freaking out. He's like, "Where's mommy and daddy?" Like, so it's like, why did we never hear him? Like, what? We still don't know. Like, I think he got caught at a house, and there was a lot of kids. Like, so it just took him a while to get his candy, and by the time he got it, he turned around, and everybody was like, all of us were gone, right? Like, just unbelievable, man, unbelievable. Just, we're not going to win Parents of the Year, I'll tell you that. Jesus, dude. So this couple found him, and the couple knew us because of our decorations, and they'd seen him like out in front of the house. So they're like, "Oh, you're the one that lives at the house, with all the decorations, blah blah." So they took him back, and smartly, because I was just panicking, I wasn't looking at my phone. They had like stuck him in front of our camera, the Ring camera, and they did all the right things, and we still don't know who those people are. Like, we saw him on the Ring camera, but we've never seen him before. So we did a neighborhood post on like, hey, if anybody can find, or if anybody knows who found our kid, like we wanted to buy him dinner or do something, but we never found out actually who they were. But then Autumn and Susan were at the house. I bet Autumn and Susan are just like, what is going on? Like, so they handed him off to, so they were there. And then Autumn's texting me like, we have Kyler, and I'm not seeing it because Mel didn't have her phone. My buddy Nick didn't have his phone. So I'm like, nobody has their phones anyways. Oh my God. So that was just high drama. And he was fine. Like, he was pretty fine actually. But then Mama came up and she was bawling, and then that kind of made him cry.
Oh boy.
But then we went back out, and he, then we were like,
That's cool.
basically put a rope around him to make sure he didn't. But then that happens, right?
Yeah.
So then we run into our neighbors again. Our neighbors start saying that there's this kid on a motorcycle going up and down the street with an air rifle,
Oh,
and he's
geez.
like shooting people.
Ow.
Like, so my neighbor tackled the guy
What?
on the bike. Yes, tackled him, and apparently he hit a cop's son, and so like he was arrested, and they're pressing charges.
Your
And,
neighbor?
like, no. My neighbor's the one that tackled him.
Oh,
and
you
like
tackled him.
held him down and like waited for the cops to like come.
Right.
So, but yeah, then he like I guess that he's getting charges pressed against him, and like
Oh,
so then
gotcha.
that happened, right? It's just like what? That has never happened. Then we get back to our house, and our buddies are getting ready to leave because it was a school night, right? So
Yeah.
it was like 9:30 or something. They're getting ready to leave, and my buddy like texts me and Mel and is like, "Hey, there's people going up and down your street in cars, shooting air rifles at kids, and this was totally different. And there's like a kid
hell?
out the top of one of the cars, and
Yeah.
he's just shooting people, and people are diving into bushes, and like, dude,
Crazy.
like our neighborhood went berserk
Wow.
that freaking night. Then, as we were getting close to back to our house to wrap it up, at our neighbor's house, that was like one of the last places we trick or treated,
Yeah.
right? So we're standing there, and I look up, and Cohen is like gnawing on something, and I'm like, what is he? What is that? Like that doesn't look like candy. He's gnawing on a hot dog, like a raw hot dog. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what? He goes, well, there's a bucket of hot dogs just sitting there. Like somebody had put a bucket of raw hot dogs in front of my neighbor's house.
What
and
the
then
hell?
my buddies, their youngest kid,
Yeah.
ate like an entire hot dog. Cohen got through like half of his, and I'm like, put that down,
Oh my
dude.
God.
They still have no idea who like put it there. But man, it was the craziest
What a
Halloween
weird,
night,
What a
man.
weird thing to put by
Right?
somebody.
Yeah, and I'm just praying, like, God, I hope they didn't lace it with anything or do
Yeah.
something stupid, which I don't think they did because he was fine. But man, it was. I have like wow. At the end of that night, we were drained
I'll
just
bet.
from all of this freaking drama of Halloween night, man. So yeah, but we survived it.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
And then a few days later.
Then a few days later, so this is the day we were supposed to do our show.
Yeah.
Last week.
Right.
In fact, like, I don't know, about an hour away from
Yeah.
getting ready to do the show, right? And I'm at the DOL because I had to get another temporary plate. Oh, my God, that drama with that. So I'm there. Mel
Yeah,
calls me.
that's the place where you get your license. Like,
Yeah, Department of Licensing.
what do
yeah.
they call it in California? It was
DMV.
DMV.
Yeah. So I'm there. Mel calls me and says that the school just called her and Kyler is having an allergic reaction. Now, Kyler is allergic to tree nuts, all right?
Uh-huh.
He used to be allergic to peanuts. He's not anymore, but he's
Oh,
allergic
wow.
to almonds, pecans.
Now, I want to know how the hell you found that out.
well,
You just kept trying it.
yeah, right. Like, try this, little kid. No, we definitely have gone through all the testing and, like, all that stuff, right? So, and never have we had a problem.
Yeah.
Like, we know he's allergic to it. Everybody knows he's allergic to it. The
Yeah.
schools, blah, blah, blah. Well, the school messed up, man. So they had these pastries that had like ground up pecans in it,
Oh.
right? So he literally takes like 2 bites. Like, didn't eat that much. They showed Mel how much he had of it, and it was like hardly anything, man. It was 2 little bites. And he immediately starts to have issues.
Isn't that
Like his
something?
tongue starts to itch.
Yeah. Ugh.
He starts like puffing up, and then he just starts throwing up. Right?
Oh.
So it's like, oh, so the school calls Mel. Mel like hustles down there and gets him, and it seems like he's doing better, right? Didn't have to give him anything. Well, then Mel starts taking him home, and he just starts throwing up like crazy
Oh,
in the car,
jeez.
right? Yeah. So she's over by like Dad's house,
Yeah.
by the other school. She pulls over, calls the nurse. Long story short, they ended up calling an ambulance.
Oh, wow.
So they get an ambulance out there. They give him the EpiPen. They start giving him treatments and stuff, but they're like, he has to go to the hospital. So they like rush him to the hospital. Mel had to leave the van there with all the vomit in
Oh,
it.
jeez.
God, dude. Jesus.
Oh.
This horrible. So that's what happened. So get him to the hospital. They ended up treating him. All was good. He was in the hospital for, I don't know, 3-4 hours,
Yeah.
maybe less than that. And then I thought he was in Covington, so I go to pick him up in Covington. No, he's in Renton.
Oh, geez.
So I'm like, yeah, the people in Covington are like, he's not here. I'm like, he is here. My wife is here. Like, so my
Oh,
kid
man.
Kyler went through a week of just like,
I guess.
and he's fine now, all is good. But oh my God, it never has he gone through a reaction like that. So now we know that he is still deathly afraid of pecans and
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. And
So then we get ready to do the
Yeah.
show a week later.
exactly, and
And I
I
get
had
a
gotten a
text.
cold.
Yeah.
Right? So, whatever. And then the cold was a pretty bad cold, but it's
Yeah.
just a cold.
Yeah.
And like every day it started to get a little bit worse and a little
Ooh.
bit worse, right? And I'm like, what is going on? Like this is and then I realized because I've gone through it twice this year already,
Yeah.
that I've had a cold that turns into a sinus infection.
What?
And that's exactly what happened again. So I'm in urgent care, like down there just
And,
telling
and you gotta go to California.
yeah, and like because this was that was Saturday. No, that was Friday.
Probably Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah.
No, it was Saturday. I don't
Was it?
remember. Whatever day we were supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I think it was Saturday. No, it was Saturday because Friday we were supposed to do the show, and that's when that stuff happened to Kyler.
Oh, right.
And
right.
then,
No, wait. Is that right?
I can't keep track of days. Anyways, it was right around then.
Yeah.
It was. Then we're like, okay, we're gonna do the show this day, and then that was the day where I was like just down for the count, man.
Jeez.
And like, actually, this time though, I didn't go to urgent care. I did a virtual visit, which I had never done before. Which was,
that's
and
delightful.
I basically just told them I've been there twice this year for this exact. So I've had 3 colds this year that have turned into sinus infections.
Good Lord.
And never had one before in my life. So it's me getting older. It's good times.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
But yeah, so anyways, some people like hit me up. Thank you. Like I'm fine. Like, got some antibiotics, and that really started knocking it out. Like, so I was just good enough on Monday morning
Yeah.
to like go fly.
Wow.
Right? I'm like, that was when the day where it really finally turned around for me. Right? And then I was in California. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Came back. We're doing this Thursday, and then tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. flight, dude. Brutal.
Ugh.
Going to Chicago for
I'll be
8
awake.
days.
I'll be awake. I'll be thinking about you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I'll be gone for another 8 days in Chicago for work, doing our MS Ignite event. I've never been gone that long
Wow.
for work, and that's going to be a long haul, but kind of looking forward to it. But it is a long time. And then as we were talking about, man, this month has just flown by. Like right after that, it's going to be Thanksgiving. Like holy hell!
So you went through all that hell at Halloween, all the
Yeah.
madness. And just when you think all the hell is gone and things are going to calm down,
Yeah.
Trump is elected president,
and then
brother.
the election happens. Oh my God, incredible! I am still just shocked as to how how big he won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it wasn't even close.
No,
and
he took it.
every swing state
Yeah.
he dominated, which
Crazy, huh?
it just baffles me,
Yeah.
man. I mean, hey, the people chose him.
Yeah.
Like it, but it baffles me. It absolutely baffles me, especially how he turned all the minority votes.
Yeah.
And even
Especially-
women. I'm just
even
like,
with
what,
some of the
what are these
things-
people listening to that I'm
Even some of the
saying?
things he said toward the end,
I
they
know.
were pissing minorities off.
I know.
Yeah.
It didn't
That's
matter.
right.
The dude could literally
Yeah.
go on television,
Yeah.
kill somebody
Yeah.
in front of the entire nation, and it wouldn't matter. It's unbelievable.
But
But
we got
yeah.
4 upcoming years of
Oh,
daily news.
insanity.
You're going to hear about your president again,
And these
folks.
people that he's electing or putting in these positions, like one of them was accused of sex trafficking. This guy he appointed yesterday is I'm just like,
Wow.
it's just gonna be. But hey, I'll tell you this though, he's turned around the stocks.
Holy
and
crap, did he not?
Bitcoin and like the
That was amazing.
yeah, dude, no doubt. Like it was the next day.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like as far as the economy, like
See, that's
I'm like, okay,
that's what
well,
we need. That's what
they'll-
we need.
Hopefully, there'll be some good out of this. madness.
because I mean that's what he did before.
yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
we will see
what happens.
indeed. But
But
wow, that was a shock.
I do remember at the end of the first 4 years, I was done.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
right.
I'm like, oh God, let's go back to the way we were. But then, yeah,
And it just, I mean, is part of it, and we don't need to get too much of this, but is
No.
part of this that the U.S. is just not ready for a woman president?
oh gosh, I would hope not.
I would hope not, too.
'Cause that-
He's
that-
beat 2 women, right?
Yeah,
Well, he's actually probably beat a lot more than women. Let's be honest. Sorry. But I mean, you know, he beat Hillary Clinton
Yeah.
the first year, and then Kamala this year. It's like, it's interesting, man. Like,
But
I
the
don't know
thing-
if that has anything to do with it. I would hope
I think
not.
the thing that helped him was he's never been to a Diddy party.
Right.
So other than that, you know, I think he's going to be just fine.
Oh,
But anyway, 4 more years of madness,
4
brother.
more years.
I mean,
of
we went through
madness.
4 years of not
Yeah.
even being able to remember our president's name because we
right.
never heard from him. Now we know he was taking naps.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we're going to turn that around for you.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna get-
yeah.
Can
the
you get
news-
some monster drinks out of
the
the
news will be nuts.
Higgy there?
Oh
I
yeah, because
forgot.
we do got to talk about a couple
I
people we've
forgot.
lost.
Yes,
I
we
I only
do.
have a couple. You might have more. Here you go, brother.
Well, I'm going to start off
Brother.
with one. Did you get one?
I'm trying.
Well, yeah, reach, brother,
God.
reach. Yeah.
Oh
Knock 'em all
yeah.
down. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Woo.
All right,
Winded.
here we go.
Yeah.
For the first one,
Big one. There's a big one.
okay, well,
Oh, no.
I don't know. This isn't going to be the big one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to play a little piece of audio, brother.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
You've got mail.
Oh yeah, that's
brother.
right.
Brother,
Yeah, crazy.
Elwood Edwards
Elwood Edwards.
passed away at the age of 74. He worked at WKYC News in Ohio
Oh,
for years. He was a graphics guru,
really?
but he also was a camera operator and pretty much a jack of all trades. He was the guy who did the voice for that.
Yeah.
Yep,
You
there
got
it is.
mail.
You got mail.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ain't
Everybody
that
had
something?
that. The old AOL.
Let's see. Wow, my notes just talk about going to hell.
Well, I realized I did the script last week, and
Yeah.
like a lot of my stuff is like totally out of date now.
This is like completely wrong what I have here. But anyway, guess how much he got paid to do that?
How much?
Take a guess.
You mean like paid to do it, not the rights after it?
Paid to get. You know, they probably didn't give him rights.
Oh God, if they didn't, that's ridiculous.
No, well, because back then,
yeah,
that was a long
100,000.
time ago. Brother, he got. You strapped in?
Yeah,
Okay. $200.
that's it.
$200.
$200.
Yeah, all those voiceover guys. I tell
Oh
you,
my God.
out there making money
Wow.
like crazy.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Another one, brother Tyka Nelson. She was born in 1960. You're over there saying, "Who the hell is she?" Brother, she was a singer
Mm-hmm.
and the sister of Prince.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't. I had not heard that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Jeez.
She was 64 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Before you get to, I think you have one left, the big one.
That's a big
I
one.
mean,
Yeah.
let's save that. But another big loss.
Yeah.
We had.
Sports. Is
oh.
this on sports?
No, but who was that?
Oh.
Oh God, there probably was.
One of the major guys in NASCAR.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And actually, oh my God, right? I met him at Daytona.
Yeah?
And actually have his book.
Oh,
And
wow.
now I can't think of his name. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's a freaking legend.
Yeah,
man.
he is a legend.
Bobby Allison.
Bobby Allison.
Bobby
That's it.
Allison. Yeah,
Yep.
Bobby Allison. Oh, here it is. Yeah, he died at 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. I mean, he's one of them good old boys, bro.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Like,
Then let me just make a comment about that.
yeah.
I've been watching NASCAR lately, just a little bit,
Nice.
here and there. They have really changed NASCAR. It is no longer the hillbilly sport.
Oh no, definitely not.
It is now
Definitely
the
not.
English accent Grand Prix kind of thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, dude.
Not the drivers.
No, not the drivers, but just the feel of the whole thing. And the announcers,
Well, that
With that-
announcer and that announcer, especially for NBC, he does IndyCar.
I don't like
He's-
it.
he's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
the
well, that
IndyCar
makes
announcer.
total sense
Yeah.
because that's what he's making it look like.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like it, brother.
Right.
One
yeah,
of the things
well, I don't like NBC. I don't really like NBC. I don't like Jeff Burton a whole lot. Like I don't like their
Yeah, no,
commentators.
me neither.
I still like the Fox
I
commentators.
mean, one of the
way
things
more.
I loved about NASCAR was it was just hometown
Yeah,
fun.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't all high class whoop-de-doo. I
Right.
mean, it's just beer drinking fun.
Yeah.
And they've gotten away from that. Now it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Kinda
It's
bugged me.
definitely a different vibe.
Yeah.
for sure. Like no doubt. I think that's some of that is definitely on purpose. I think NASCAR
Yeah.
wanted to distance
I think so, too.
themselves from
Yeah, but I think
a
that's
lot
a
of the
I think it's
stuff that was kind of questionable.
I think that's a mistake.
Well, yeah.
know?
I don't know.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah, and then another big loss, a horror legend, brother. Freaking Candyman.
Oh,
Tony
yeah,
Todd
yeah.
died at 69. He was
Yeah.
only 69, man. That's and I don't know exactly why or what he passed. I know he passed at his home.
Candyman, maybe diabetes.
Maybe.
I don't know. Just trying to figure it out.
But yeah, man, Tony Todd. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cause of
Yeah.
death. Let's see what it is. Was it cancer? Oh God.
Was it?
His death. No. Then wondering what he died from. It was. How am I doing? Am I doing good?
You're beautiful.
That's great. I'm not seeing it on this.
Huh.
Cause of death. Undisclosed form of cancer. Yeah. Damn it. I guess he'd been going through a long illness
Wow.
for that. Yeah. So. And then there was another one, brother. A
Big
legend.
one, brother.
Another legend.
Yeah.
Major legend.
Yes.
Yeah. It's all you.
I'll give it to you.
I'll let you take it. Well, I mean, man, just one of the music icons,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah.
mean, did so much for so many people.
Yes, sir.
Did a lot on his own as well, too. But, I mean, you know, it's a lot of associations with people like Michael Jackson,
Yes.
Diana Ross, and
Yes.
like just a lot of legends. We're talking about Quincy Jones.
We are the
brother.
world.
Yeah, we are the world.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Yeah. 91.
Yeah.
Huh? 91. He died on November 3rd.
Yes, sir.
Damn it.
Yes, sir. He
Oh.
passed away in his Bel Air home,
Bel Air, yeah.
surrounded by his family. I say Bel Air home. It's a $25 million estate,
Oh, jeez.
so home just doesn't quite get it.
Right. But he earned that, man. My God. That dude,
Yeah.
like, wow. How it just.
Well-loved guy.
Oh, yeah, right?
Well-loved
right.
guy.
Yeah, he rarely heard anything bad about Quincy
Right.
Jones. Man.
Uh-uh.
Everybody loved that guy.
Yeah.
So it's time to crack it
I
open,
believe
brother.
it is, brother.
Let's crack it open,
All
man,
right.
for all these people who lost. Damn it. Cheers, y'all.
Bottoms up, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
oh, God.
That's so good, brother.
Yeah.
So, life is slowing down now a little bit. I've had some actual time in the studio, and I have the weirdest mind. My mind and my body don't get along real well. Because my body's going, just sit down, dude.
Right.
Put the blanket on. It's all good. And my mind is going, what haven't you done in a while?
Yeah, right.
Let's do this. Let's work on that. So guess what I'm like headstrong into right now?
What?
The 3D printer, brother.
Oh, you're bad. You're making that happen.
Oh, as you can see, it's all set up again.
Oh, yeah.
I got
cool.
the machine right next to it. I'm taking filament,
Uh-huh.
reheating filament to bring it back to life because I've had it for what, 4 years?
Has it been that long?
I think it's been that long, yeah.
What? I didn't know yet.
And then, so the filament was all old.
No.
I got to learn a whole bunch. I learned it, dude. I just love the world we live in right now. You can go on YouTube
I know,
and be
right?
an expert within
Yeah.
3 days on
Seriously.
anything.
YouTube rules.
So it's, but I've been having a lot of fun. I was trying to do a sleigh.
Yeah.
There's a part of it,
Oh, cool, man.
and
Nice.
but then I went to create the next piece of it,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't work. So I'm like, well, it's the piece. There's something wrong with the model. It's just not, So then I got another sleigh, started to work on that. It did the same thing. So I'm having an issue with the settings.
Gotcha.
But these are the things
That's
that you learn.
cool, though,
This is
man.
why they're
This is a
saying,
nice piece. It absolutely looks like a sleigh. Like.
yeah, and I put a lot of quality into that. You don't
Yeah.
have to, but so there's a lot that went into
How
it.
long does it take to print a
Oh,
piece like
glad
that?
you asked me. This, I have it somewhere. Is this it right here? 14 hours.
Oh my God!
14 hours.
Really?
Kind of, yeah. I don't know how to say. It's about, what, 6 inches?
That looks bigger. Well, yeah.
Yeah, 6 inches long.
6, 7 inches. Yeah.
And, what, like 5 inches deep, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just, it's the sleigh, and then, the next part is you make ends. or sides, but look at that the quality of that
Yeah,
on that
right?
side.
Yeah.
And that comes
Super
from
cool, man.
the plate that you put down. Because a guy at work, he made these cell phone holders. I think I showed you
Oh
that.
yeah, that's cool.
And I
yeah.
couldn't figure out how he made it so neat on the edge.
Yeah.
And come to find out, that's how you do it. So I've been learning all these things about it.
That's
But-
how difficult is it to design the things?
Well, so basically, you don't have to anymore. There are websites full of designs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, that would be the last thing I want to learn.
Yeah.
But I do know how.
So you just search for sleigh and
Yeah, there's a matter of fact, there is a website. You can,
all these machines, they kind of use the same file
Pretty much are using-
format or
yes.
however that
yeah,
works.
because it's a G file.
a G file.
Yeah, it takes and it cuts it. So basically,
And how are you feeding that file into the machine? Is
that's a
there
good question.
an
So
SD card or something?
what you're doing is you're going online, and you're getting these FLA files.
Okay.
So like you'll see a file for a sleigh. So I download the FLA file.
Yeah.
Now what that file is it's not G code yet. So it's an FLA file. So you feed that into a slicer,
Slicer.
which is a program.
Okay.
So and there's different slicers, some more popular than others and new ones on the scene.
Right.
So, it's really interesting. You feed it into a slicer.
And these all cost money, I take it?
The Cura, which is the slicer that I'm using right
Yeah.
now, is free.
Okay.
So, but it's got everything you could ever want.
Really?
It was actually rated. I always go out and try to find the top thing
Yeah.
that I can afford, which takes me out of the top thing. But Cura was like big deal. And then I looked up what machines are the best machines to buy.
Yeah.
That machine that I bought 3 or 4 years ago,
Uh-huh.
to this day, is still one of the top
Really?
machines. And one of the reasons why is because it's very hands-on. You have to do, nowadays you just put it in and go.
Gotcha.
But if you really want to learn 3D printing,
yeah.
they say that's the one to use.
Okay.
I've actually already printed pieces that go onto that to make it a better printer.
Huh.
Like, for instance, I don't know if you can see the black handle.
Oh, yeah.
There's a handle. I printed that because it doesn't
Cool.
have a handle.
Yeah.
And then I printed another piece that goes on the side that holds the belt.
That's super cool.
And so that's what I'm doing now. So now I'm just into this. I don't know where they are now, but I've got pieces of filament. I've got pieces of filament all
Huh.
over the place. This was from the handle, and this is what allowed it to raise the handle up and print it. It's just a filler,
Interesting.
and then you pull this out of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it is.
Yeah,
so,
I've often
so cool.
wanted to get into that.
Yeah.
Man. I was just like, cool. It'd be cool to have one of those.
There's a new company called it starts with a B. Poop.
Butthole.
Not that would be wrong
I
though.
don't know. I don't even know why.
Bamboo. It's called Bamboo, and I guess that their equipment is really good.
Really?
So, and like I said, I have to do a lot of adjusting. I have to do a lot of testing.
Yeah.
I have to have a piece of paper out to see how far away the tip is.
Gotcha.
To the
and they have
bottom.
ones now that just
All
kinda
this
like,
stuff is
it's
automatic
all
now.
automatic,
Yeah,
automated,
yeah. So, but very cool.
That's
So
that's super cool.
That's my
man.
newest thing.
I like it.
So now, and let me tell you, it just takes me forever because I'm doing 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm in here setting up a print,
Really? Well, yeah, because it takes a long
but all
time.
it takes is one little issue, and then I'm done until that night. And then that night I get it figured out, but it's too late. I can't print. So, yeah.
Why is that?
Because it prints so long. I don't want to leave it just sitting here alone.
Oh, gotcha. Is
So-
that could there potentially be issues if you?
Well, I mean, if something goes wrong, the
Yeah.
machine doesn't know, so it will just continue to work,
Gotcha.
right? And plus, there's high temperatures involved. There's melting plastic, so because of that, I'm not real comfortable with just walking away from it. But I will be. It's okay, because this house ain't that great. Burn the bitch down. I don't care.
Right.
Just kidding. But anyway, so that's what I'm into
That's
now.
super cool, man.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
I've been way too into the whole animatronic thing. Man.
See, I love that. I
Like,
love that.
Oh my god! Like I've gotten out of hand.
Yeah.
I've
It's
asked
okay,
Dad
though.
if I can store some of them at his house.
That's awesome.
It's in that office above the garage.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like there's gonna be animatronics up there, man.
that's cool.
But yeah, we have you seen the one? Oh, you haven't seen the. But like, this is my living room right now. It's
Oh,
so yeah. We got the Donald, the
You got
Minnie,
all
the Mickey, the
yeah.
Minion, and Darth Vader.
that's cool.
And then this mother. I love this dude. This dude is awesome, brother. Krampus.
Whoa, Krampus.
Like he is, yeah. He's little. He's over 6 feet tall.
That's cool.
He's about 2 feet wide, like deep. He's
Yeah.
like because he's got a big humpback.
Wow.
Like, yeah. So now we have all these animatronics in the house.
That's cool.
Mel's like, "What are you doing?" Oh god,
It's fun though. I love because to me each one is a piece that you're using to build a scene with.
Exactly.
Right? So like
Exactly.
it's for Halloween or for Christmas, you know,
Yeah.
you have your pieces and then you start building
That's
and,
right,
and
building
creating
around it.
shows.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
much-
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with all these for Christmas. Like,
yeah.
getting space.
I
and,
love
like-
those Disney ones.
Yeah, they're
It
so
was-
cool, man.
We
They're
have
like-
no room indoors. I don't want to put them outdoors.
Yeah, we
So-
might. I think I'm gonna do kind of like I did for Halloween and do different scenes throughout December.
That's cool.
And at least have them out on the porch. Obviously,
Yeah,
not
that's
putting them out on the lawn.
That's a good place for them.
But yeah, at
For
least
you.
so that way
Yeah.
it's covered. And
Yeah.
I did have a couple like the plague doctor who I had out for like a week and a half in October,
Uh-huh.
and because he was out in the cold and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's like I need some WD-40 now because
Oh,
now he moves.
yeah.
It's just like
Yeah. Hey, that's an added bonus.
But they're awesome, man. I
Yeah.
love 'em. Yeah, good stuff.
Well, it is time to take a look at sports.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So much has happened. In fact, as I look at my sports notes, these are
Yeah.
before this last weekend, so that's not going to really help me a whole lot.
No.
But as we started football, brother, the Rams did take on the Seahawks last week, or I guess 2
Yes.
weeks ago.
Yes.
Pete, my buddy Pete, came out. We went to that game. That was
Nice.
a hell of a game.
It was.
That was a hell of a game,
Yeah.
man. Some crazy things happened in that one. 102-yard
Yes.
interception for a touchdown.
Well, let's see how many times that the center can throw the ball
Yeah.
up and over
Oh
the head
my
of the
God,
quarterback.
snapping is a
You know, that
struggle.
happens in high school.
Yeah, right.
I've never seen that happen
Yeah.
in a
Not
freaking
as
professional.
often.
That's
as
happened
it does
3
for the
freaking
Seahawks.
times.
Yeah, that is very true.
What in the
But
hell?
that 102-yard interception touchdown was the
Yeah.
longest in Rams history.
Yeah.
And then the game ended, went to overtime.
Yeah.
The Rams made that stop on 4th and 1.
Yes. God.
Got the ball back, and then we had that huge pass,
Yeah.
which was the only one-handed catch to win a
Wow.
game in
Wow.
overtime
Wow.
in NFL history.
Oh, that's cool.
By DeMarcus Robinson.
Yeah.
Puka Nakua got ejected in that game.
Yes.
For taking a swing at a guy who.
Do you think he should have?
Well, I mean, by
I'm
the
saying
letter
no.
of the law,
I'm
yes.
saying
if
no.
you throw a punch, you're ejected.
But if you saw what happened?
Oh, I know. The thing was, the other guy. I don't even think the other guy got a penalty.
Yeah.
And he was all over and
He was-
shoving him and like
Absolutely.
So, but he didn't take a swing at him. And when you take a swing, that's an automatic ejection.
I
So,
was shocked when
I
I
don't
saw
think-
the video. I was
yeah.
like, I'm like, wait a minute,
But,
who got ejected?
I mean, it was
Yeah.
it was by the letter of the law, unfortunately, man.
Wow.
But yeah, the Rams did win that one. Now that took them to 4-4, and the Seahawks were 4-5. The Seahawks had to bye this last weekend.
Yeah, thank God.
And as I mentioned, went to L.A. to watch the Rams Monday night game against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
What a garbage freaking game! What a garbage game! Like
Isn't that weird?
5
how-
field goal. Yeah,
It's weird.
and the Rams have been playing so well.
Yeah.
3 straight wins, and we're going up against a 2-win team.
Yeah.
We should dominate this game. No, hell no. Like, our offensive line just crapped all over themselves. At 5 field goals, couldn't get in the end zone. Like, oh, God, that game sucked. So now both the Rams and the Seahawks are 4-5. But the division's still up for grabs,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah,
mean,
how weird
the
is that?
Cardinals, I know. The
Yeah.
Cardinals still haven't had a bye, so we're both a game and a half behind the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And then we're both a game behind the Niners. And you guys are playing the Niners
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yay.
That's a big, hey, I'm pulling for you guys.
I hope so.
Even we need the Seahawks to win.
That's not here, is it?
I
Let's see.
don't know.
I have to forget. I have a schedule right in front of me.
Yeah, again, my notes are from last week, but so I'm not sure if you're playing here or
There's
not.
the bye week. No, it's at San
It's
Francisco.
at San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Rams are at New England. which again is a game they should win, but
Yeah.
probably won't.
God, you
based
just
on,
can't tell anymore.
I know you can't tell. It's
Uh-uh.
just every game's a crapshoot right now. So, oh god. So and the Seahawks, they need to. I mean, they're 1-4 in their last 5. Like the Seahawks started off strong,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then had fallen off apart. So hopefully
Yeah.
they can rebound this weekend against.
I
the
hope so.
Hated.
I mean, the mistakes they're making, I just don't get.
Yeah,
I
right.
just don't get it.
No,
Like
it's-
throwing the ball over the head every time you hike a ball.
right.
What the hell? That's just
Yeah,
stupid.
it's, I get the frustration.
It's embarrassing as hell,
Yeah, right.
isn't it? God.
It totally is, man. It totally is.
Mm.
So that's happened. We go to the DVD Weekly Fantasy Football League, where we've missed here a couple weeks now, and I don't even know what my notes are on right now. Well, that was week 9, where I did win in week 9.
Yeah.
I rebounded because I'd lost
Yeah.
2 straight. But I won 147.24 to 115.98
Nice.
against, I think that was the underachievers. Yes, the underachievers. And then last week, let's see, where was I at last week? Last week, week 10. My
Yeah.
God, this year
That's crazy.
it's flying, man. It's
Yes.
flying by. I played Russ and Maggie, brother.
Hey,
Russ and Maggie. Sorry, I took them down. I had
Oh,
to take them down.
brother.
139.22.
You gonna look Mag in the eye and say,
I
"I
know.
beat you"? I just don't see how that can
I
happen.
know. Yeah, sorry. Have you ever seen Russ and Maggie?
No.
I just realized that
No.
they have their picture as
Oh, they do?
but I can't get it big enough, man.
Oh, can't tell.
I can't. But here, I mean, you get an idea. But for some reason, I can't just select it
Aw.
and make it big.
He's got a Jaws shirt on.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Jaws shirt on. I love that.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, good stuff. So
Good
right
stuff.
now, if we take a look at the standings, I'm right where I need to be, brother. In first place. Come on.
Whoa, look out.
Never have I been in first place this late in the season in this league. 8-2. Check this out. I'm 8-2. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth are all 6-4.
Whoa,
That is
wow.
crazy, dude. That is crazy.
Dang.
So yeah, a lot is gonna happen. And this week I am taking on. Hang on, wait for it.
All
This
right.
is important. Let me see who I'm taking on. Oh, I'm taking on Show Me Them TDs.
There it is, brother.
Christiana, who's 5-5. So, come on, I got to beat her down. Let's go.
Okay. I
We'll
like it.
see what happens there.
That's pretty
It's been a while, but the Tahoma Junior Bears, the second, third grade team,
Yeah.
we freaking lost.
Oh.
Lost the first playoff game. It was 6-0, dude.
But you made it. You were in the playoffs.
Made the playoffs
Yes.
in his first year, but we lost 6-0.
Aw.
And we came so close to a score at the end. Oh God!
Pooh.
But couldn't make it happen, and lost to the Rams of all teams. And the team, the helmets were the Rams, but it was like the white
Yeah.
horn, which was super cool.
Yeah.
So I guess it lessened the sting a little. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we already had his postseason party.
You know, that's sad that it lessened the sting a little.
I know, right? I'm like, well, it's just hard to root
Well,
against
at
the
least
Rams.
it was a Rams.
Yeah. But Cohen did win. What was it? Oh, God. The award he won. Oh. It was like, the Learning and Growing Award.
Oh, wow.
Because he was like one of the first, the youngest kids on the team. Had never played tackle before.
Nice.
So, won the Learning and Growing
Very
Award
cool.
for the season. So that's good stuff. And now we finally get a break, which is great.
Yes.
Kyler's soccer's done. His football's done. Quinn is still doing cheer.
Yeah.
In fact, she has her big cheer, and I'm going to miss it. Because I'm going to be in Chicago.
bruh.
But
You
her
know,
big...
That's something you just
I
don't get back.
know, it
You don't. It doesn't.
sucks.
You know what?
I know.
You don't get another
I
opportunity.
can't get it back.
What movie is that?
Damn it.
What movie
Oh,
is
yeah,
that?
that is... I can't remember.
It's Uncle Buck. I think.
It is, yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, she has her big cheer competition on Saturday. So
Nice.
go Quinn, go Quinn.
Yes.
NASCAR, you talked about it. NASCAR is done, brother. It's done.
That's
We
sad.
had the final race where Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, and William Byron were all fighting for the championship.
Yeah.
But in the end, and it was close, man. It was close. Joey Logano
Whoa.
won his third championship.
Jeez.
Ryan
One of
Blaney.
the guys I still know.
Yeah, right. Ryan Blaney finished right behind him.
Huh.
They finished first.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the playoff guys finished like first, second, fourth, and fifth or something like that. They were all like right there at the end. So yeah, another season of NASCAR done. F1 we got coming up. Oh no, they have one more week off, and then they're in Vegas. They're back in Vegas. That's so exciting. And then NHRA finishes their season. That's this weekend, or did that already happen? I'm so lost right now. But it's the In-N-Out Burger NHRA Finals, brother, in Pomona.
Does that come with fries?
Oh, God, I wish. That wraps up their season. Of course, the NHL and NBA, full swing. It's going on. And then the Dodgers did beat the Yankees, brother, 4-1 to win that World
Ain't that something?
Series.
Yeah.
Woo! So much going on in sports.
And the fans went out and burned down a bus.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
I know, right? Like, why do
Way to
people do
represent
that
there,
crap,
brothers. Way to represent.
man? Unbelievable. So there you go, brother. There is sports.
Which takes us to make that dos
Oh,
Disney truths
come on.
and a Disney villain live.
Which I have absolutely been on fire. But, you know, we've had a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
See if I can keep it going, brother.
It was a 50-50 deal. Autumn took this, so did Susan. Susan got it correct.
Okay. All right.
Number one, in the 1955 movie Lady and the Tramp, Walt used a piece of real life in one of the scenes. It's a scene when Lady is given to Mrs. Darling in a hat box on Christmas Eve. Walt had given his wife Lillian a chow puppy in a hat box to apologize for a dinner date that he'd forgotten about. He remembered that and he added it into the movie.
Wait, I'm confused.
You usually are.
Like, so you're saying this is something that actually happened?
Yes, I'm
It
saying
was
that
in the movie.
actually happened in Walt's life with his wife, and then they turned around and put it in the movie.
Okay.
Number two, in the 1960s, Walt Disney seriously toyed with the idea of running for president of the United States.
Ooh.
You can tell I had this ready around,
Ooh.
inauguration night, but you weren't here. Number three, when Walt Disney was a young boy, I call him Chitlin, he got to play Peter Pan in school play. But things got a little out of hand when his brother Roy had a little trouble with a flying device, which sent Walt flying right into the surprised faces of the folks in the front row.
Oh, jeez. That's a tough one.
These are all about Walt Disney, in case you didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one sounds pretty real.
Lady in the Tramp one, little doggy in the hat box. Number two,
President.
yeah, did he ever
That sounds.
get serious about
I've
running
never
for
heard
president?
about that before, but it makes sense.
And then Walt playing in Peter Pan, and things got a little out of hand.
I'm gonna. I don't feel good about. I don't think I'm gonna. Damn it, Fish. I'm gonna go with that one, the Peter Pan. I don't feel good
Okay.
about it though.
Alrighty.
Damn it.
Let's start with the first one.
All right.
1955 movie Lady and the Tramp was the scene where Mrs. Darling opened up the hat box and saw the little puppy. Was that real? Did that come from real life? It did.
It did. Okay.
Yes, sir, it
Okay.
did.
God, he didn't run. He didn't want to be president, did he?
I got to see pictures of the chow. I was pretty excited
Really?
about that.
Very
Just here
nice.
recently.
Very nice.
Which one do you want to do now? You want to do the president?
Let's do
or
the
you-
president
The
one.
president.
I have a feeling I hosed it. I hosed it.
1960s, Walt Disney seriously toyed with the idea of running for president of the United States.
Come on.
Is that true or false?
True.
Is it a Disney villain lie or is it a Disney truth? It is a Disney villain lie.
God damn it.
Yes.
Oh.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
somebody in 1960, around the 60s, somebody was doing an interview with him, and they said, why don't you run for president?
Uh-huh.
And Walt said, why would I want to be president of the United States when I'm already the king of Disneyland?
That's good.
Oh, brother.
Ah, shoot.
So, yeah, Peter Pan actually happened.
Really?
That actually happened. I think I would have
Figured I
picked
would
that
have
one.
heard of that.
That was, you know what? Dude, I had to dig. And that story came to me just truly on an accident whim.
Really?
So yeah, I was excited about that.
Well,
I'm like, yeah.
Damn it, man. Damn it.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
I was doing so good, too.
I know, but it's
It happens.
You know what? If you write all the time, it's not fun.
That's true.
It's just not fun.
That's a good point.
So thank you for making it fun, you loser.
No.
All right, let's talk about music, brother.
Let's do it. Let's talk about music. Now, these were releases for last Friday, right?
All right, yeah.
I don't
sure.
have the releases for tomorrow, but let's see what happened. Number 5 was Whitney Houston, brother.
Oh, brother.
The concert for a new South Africa, Durban. In 1994, Whitney Houston took the stage in Durban, South Africa,
Yeah.
making her the first major Western musician to visit the newly unified post-apartheid nation following President Nelson Mandela's winning election.
Wow.
Available for the first time ever.
Huh.
I mean, ever.
Wow.
I told you starting on November 1st, that's when I start listening to Christmas music.
That's right.
Making the mix that I have to have ready before we leave for Leavenworth.
I
which is
started
the day
listening-
after Thanksgiving.
I started listening today.
Okay, well,
I
yeah.
tried. I tried yesterday. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I have to force myself to, and God, in making this mix, what I start with listening to all the new stuff.
Yeah.
And so I listen to so much
Just crap, right?
crap.
Yeah.
Just crap.
Yeah.
And then there's this album that came out last week at number 4. It's Phil Wickham with his album Hallelujah, It's Christmas. And it's actually his 4th Christmas album.
Really?
He's a Christian artist.
Huh.
And it's a pretty damn good album, brother.
He's Christian. You shouldn't say that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I apologize.
Hell is wrong with you.
But he uses electronics, so there's it's got a
Ooh.
cool, it's not over the top, new wave or
It's
anything.
not Duran Duran.
Yeah, it's not Duran Duran. But it's pretty solid. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using one of the tracks on the new mix this year.
Nice.
And I had a few to pick from. It's actually a pretty
Nice.
solid album from Phil Wickham. So he's there at number 4. Number 3, we got a legend, brother. It's
Wickham sounds like Wiccan.
like witches.
And that's witchcraft.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
So we might want to look a little deeper into Mr. Phil Wickham.
Truth.
Was it Phil? It was Phil? Or did I just make that up?
No, Phil, you got it. You
Whew.
nailed it. Yeah, very
Thank
good.
goodness.
Very good. Number 3, we have a legend, brother. And that is Miles Davis.
Hey, look out.
Just in the last couple of years have I got into Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Really good stuff, man. I like getting his vinyls. The dude's just a jazz virtuoso.
Yes, not dude.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is Miles in France, 1963 and
Ooh la la.
1964. Miles Davis Quintet, the Bootleg Series, Volume 8. The set contains 5 separate performances of the Miles Davis Quintet, spread over 6 CDs or 8 LPs. That's probably freaking solid.
Yeah.
Number 2, I guess this guy's sort of a legend, I guess. With another Christmas album, brother. It's
Uh-oh.
Steve Perry.
Oh, yeah, brother.
The Season 3. Of course, Steve Perry from Journey. Huh?
Yeah.
He was awesome in Journey, man.
Nice.
Awesome. Stephen Perry's holiday album, The Season, is re-released as the Season 3 for the 2024 holiday season with 6 additional tracks.
Oh, nice.
Not a big fan, though.
No, really?
Oh, I'll listen, obviously I listen to it, there could be something to put on the mix.
Yeah.
Just, I don't dig it. Just don't like the vibe, and I don't know, man. They're just kind of cheesy. I don't know. I don't like it when bands and stuff, I like more of the original songs.
Yeah.
When they're redoing,
Oh, yeah.
Silver Bell or,
Yeah,
Jingle
yeah.
Bells and Silent Night. I'm just
Yeah.
I've heard this a jillion times.
Yeah.
Just because you sound a little different. Now, if they completely rearrange it, that's different, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of look more for the original songs.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Like another old Anxiety.
No.
I heard that song again today. Oh, God.
Really?
Brother, I love that song.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, right.
Come
That's
on
what
now.
you talk about. Yeah.
I just might end up playing that on our show this season like I did that one
Yeah,
time.
you did that. Yeah, I remember
With
that.
a famous DJ guy who told the whole story.
Oh,
and
yeah, right.
I might dig that out, throw that out to
There
the
you
folks
go.
this holiday season.
I like it. At number 1, though, brother, this is pretty good stuff. It's Talking Heads
Hey!
with 77 Super. Returning to where it all began, Talking Heads proudly presents the brand new and extended Talking Heads 77 in a super deluxe edition. It charts the development of the band from the original trio of David Byrne,
Yes.
Chris France, and Tina Weymouth.
Just a weed.
Yeah. Into the classic four-person lineup with the addition of former Modern Lover member Jerry Harrison.
Remember when old Mr. What's his name?
David Byrne.
David Byrne
Yeah.
was at
Was
Microsoft
at
Studios.
Did a little show, yeah.
Remember what happened?
Huh?
Remember what happened?
Oh, no. I
don't remember what
off the top
happened?
of my head, no.
All the electricity went out.
Oh, that's right. God.
Didn't we end up getting one hell of a backup
Jeez.
system after that?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because at that point we didn't have a generator.
Something
And,
right.
Yeah,
right.
so it was like shortly after that,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we need a generator.
Somewhere, I've got that whole thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we were in the
control
tape room, right?
Yeah,
Like we were recording it. Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, and I got a feed that had all the different shots
Oh, right.
on it. So I've got
Yeah,
that somewhere. I
that's
don't know what.
cool.
I
That's cool
think
to have.
did I put it on a CD? I don't remember.
That's something
Or
nobody else
DVD.
had, brother.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's beautiful.
We still did that stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, that was. good times.
Spread across nearly 3 hours of material, the Super Deluxe Edition features a brand new remaster of the original album. The expanded album also features a collection of rarities encompassing outtakes and previously unreleased alternate versions, including the never-before-heard Psycho Killer alternate version.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's probably cool. And pulled-up alternate pop version.
Neat.
Plus, the Super Deluxe Edition offers up a previously unreleased recording of the band's final show at CBGB's in New York City
wow.
on October 10th, 1977.
You ever been there?
No, never been to CBGB's. That
Really?
would be awesome, though.
Huh.
Actually, it's gone now, isn't it?
I don't
Is
think so.
CBGB still around?
I thought it was.
Is it?
Autumn was just talking about him not too long ago.
CBGB, New
Oh, no.
York. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, it's still there.
Still there?
No, permanently closed.
Oh, for the love of God!
Permanently closed.
When?
Brother. Let's see. Yeah, when did CBGB close? Let's see. 2006
No kidding.
closed its doors. The final concert? Patti Smith.
Hey,
Yeah, interesting.
what does it stand for? CBGB.
Oh, God, you're going to make me look that up.
Is it
now.
just the letters?
That's
what they spell it?
No, it lost its lease renewal.
Oh wow!
Which is what happened. Now let's look at that.
All
What
right.
does CBGB stand for?
Is that how they spell it?
It is, yeah. It's just country bluegrass
No
blues,
kidding.
which was the type of music that owner Hilly Crystal originally intended to play at the club.
I'll be darned.
However, of course, it became a famous venue for punk and
Yeah.
new wave bands, including
Right.
Blondie, Talking Heads, Television, Patti Smith Group, and the Ramones.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
Cool.
I'm glad we looked that up. Thank you.
Delightful.
The
Simply
more you
delightful.
know, the
Yep.
more you know.
Yep.
There's also a Blu-ray in this set. It boasts the new Atmos mix. All of this is housed in a beautiful 80-page hardcover book featuring new liner notes from all these folks alongside rare and unreleased photos of the band. That's number one, Talking Heads 77 Super. And you know what came out
cool.
the week before this, brother?
What?
Was the new Cure album.
Whoa.
Yeah, have you heard the whole thing?
No.
It's fantastic.
All right, I got to check it
Yes,
out.
I
Yeah.
ended up getting the vinyl. Like I had ordered it like as soon as you could pre-order it off their
I may
site.
have to buy that.
It's a solid. It takes you back to the Cure you remember. You know what I
Nice.
mean? Like really good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, super happy. And that album reached number one on the Billboard charts the first time ever.
Wow.
They had never been number one.
Oh,
How
wow.
crazy is that?
What's the name of it?
Oh God, what is the name of it?
Don't you love it?
It's
all
got
these
a-
questions I have.
Yeah, you're really killing me. Really killing me. God. Lost World. Songs of a Lost World.
Okay.
Songs of a Lost
Songs.
World. Absolutely worth a listen, man. It's especially if you like the old, like the Disintegration.
Yes.
Cure, you know, like
Yes.
that's what it reminds me of, like the really good stuff, man.
There's no Cure I don't like.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
like everything.
That's true.
All of-
And they went through quite a few
They did.
different iterations, like
Yeah.
the earlier kind of punky stuff, you
Yeah.
know. like to Disintegration, where it's real heavy
Yeah.
and like, orchestral, and like
Love
that's the
it.
way this new album is,
Love
man.
it.
It's really good stuff. So it
Cool.
was awesome to see him at number one. Television, brother.
Yes, sir.
It is television time, which, man, I gotta tell you, like, I don't have much on this, but a show that has completely blown my mind. And I didn't
Really?
start it right when it started airing,
Yeah.
and now actually I've watched every episode on a plane, and I'll probably watch the rest on the way to Chicago. And that is The Penguin, dude.
Oh,
The
really?
Penguin is freaking
That's a Batman
fantastic.
penguin?
Yes,
No
but there's no
kidding.
Batman, and
Right.
it's not like it's very much grounded in reality.
Yeah.
So it's you know what it's almost like?
What?
It's Sopranos, dude.
No kidding.
Yes, it is. And Colin Farrell plays the Penguin,
Wow.
which I don't know if you've seen him as the Penguin.
That effing penguin?
Yeah, the effing Penguin.
You knew I was gonna say
like,
that.
It doesn't look a thing like him. Like the makeup is incredible,
Huh.
and his performance. He is like Tony Soprano, dude. He is
Wow.
freaking awesome.
That's
Every
cool.
time he's on screen, he just demands your attention.
Huh.
Like I have a feeling that show is going to win all of the awards.
No
next
kidding.
season.
I would have never guessed.
Right?
It would be that
I figured
great.
it'd just be average,
Yeah.
but no, dude. It is the writing, the story, the acting. I mean, there are so many good characters in the show.
Huh.
The Penguin is just awesome. They just wrapped it up. They had the season
Where's that
finale.
play?
It's on HBO Max
Ah.
or Plex, but it's they just wrapped up the season this last week. So there's
Wow.
eight episodes. Absolutely worth a watch, man. It is so freaking good. And then when I don't have it written down here, but the last half of what should be the last season of Yellowstone started.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
balls,
I heard
bro.
all the madness.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I am so glad I saw it before the sport because
Yes, yes.
and it was the night it came out Sunday night, and I had to go to bed, man. But I'm like, I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
before
Because
I go
boy,
to
the
bed.
next on Monday.
Yes, and plus like Wyatt, who I
People
stayed with at the rent,
all
he's a
talking about
big fan.
Yeah.
and we ended up actually watching the first episode again after
People
the
were
game.
pissed.
Dude, yeah,
I'm not gonna say what
pissed.
happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
pissed, but but it was powerful.
Yeah.
Holy balls, bro! Like
Huh.
it had me choked up a little bit,
Wow.
man. And we're talking the first 15 minutes of that show is
Yeah.
just jaw dropping, like just
Wow.
like wow. And I love Yellowstone. I think it will go down as one of my all-time favorite shows.
No
Like,
kidding.
oh, it's epic, dude. It is. Again, the characters, the writing, the stories, like everything about it is just. It is just a beautiful show, man.
Huh.
So yeah, this last part of this last season just woo kicked
Wow.
all kinds of butt. So looking forward to seeing where that ends up. But another new show to mention that came out last week, which I want to check out, is called Don't Come Home on Netflix. A mother and her young daughter flee to their family's abandoned mansion, but soon find themselves haunted
Oh.
by paranormal incidents
Oh, my goodness.
that lead to the little girl's mysterious disappearance.
Oh, for God's sake.
And it's a Thai show, and it's getting a lot of buzz, man. It's
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, and I guess it's like the first show's very horror, and then this, like
Uh-huh.
it changes genres
Huh.
as the show goes, which is pretty interesting. So that's one to look out for. The old
Sounds
Don't
cool.
Come Home
Oh.
on Netflix. And that takes us to movies, huh?
Oh, sure.
What you got? You got anything?
Sure.
Got anything streaming? What you got? What you watching lately? What Disney movie you on?
Nothing. I'm on Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is that right? Yeah.
That's a solid one.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to it.
What?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That's a class.
I
That's a
know.
classic, bro.
I'm just not.
We went and saw the pencil test version of it. For
I know.
God's
That was cool.
sakes.
I think I have it on DVD too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a.
Is that the? That's the one
that
that
was released.
we went to the Tadeo
Yes.
Studios.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
God, that place. Next time you watch a movie, just watch the credits. I could damn near guarantee you Tadeo Studios is going to be listed for audio.
Oh, probably. You're right.
You don't hear enough about them. You really don't, because they did everything. To this day, they're in the credits on every damn thing you see. It's
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, they've had their share
Yeah.
of the limelight, huh?
Yeah.
No doubt.
That
No doubt.
place got a ton of history.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's about. I haven't really, because I haven't had time, and I'm back on watching television.
The Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's about the only thing we're
All right.
doing right now.
Well, let's get into movies.
All right.
There's a lot of stuff that's starting to come out on digital.
I will
VOD, some of it.
say. Oh, we're doing digital. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
yeah. Things like the new Joker film
Yeah.
is now, which I guess is just garbage.
Which nobody cares about now that the Penguin is taken over.
That dude, the Penguin, destroys it. I've seen the first half hour of Joker.
Yeah.
I will absolutely finish it. But yeah, it's a musical, man. It's like what?
That's weird.
That's
a weird decision.
I'm having a hard time getting
Yeah.
into it, man. Piece by Piece is out now. Did you hear about Piece by Piece?
No, sir.
It's the Lego movie
What?
about Pharrell Williams and about his life.
No.
Yeah, a vibrant journey through the life of Pharrell Williams told through the lens of Lego animation.
Well, is that maybe on Plex?
It is, absolutely.
Oh, for the love of goose.
100%. Piece
I
by
love it.
piece. Yeah, check that out.
I've got so many notes on here. I've got a lot to do.
Yeah, apparently. Also, we some other new stuff that's come out. We got Christmas movies out, like A Sudden Case of Christmas, starring Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
The Black Cab, or just Black Cab, not the, which stars Nick Frost, a new horror film. There's a new Elvis documentary.
Yeah, I
brother.
saw that.
New
Yes.
Elvis documentary. That's on Plex now, too, just so you know. Return of the King, the fall and rise of Elvis Presley.
Huh.
Megalopolis.
Isn't it usually the rise and fall?
It is usually, but this is the fall and rise.
That's a good thing. I'd rather be on that end of the
Yeah,
state.
no doubt.
Yeah.
The new Francis Ford Coppola film, Megalopolis,
Yeah.
now out on VOD, along with Saturday Night, which I'm looking forward to seeing. That's the one about the first taping of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Kind of digging that. Jason Reitman directed that film. Also, a couple of solid documentaries, man. I want to see them both. One of them on Disney Plus, actually.
Yeah.
That is Music by John Williams. You
Huh.
heard of that? I mean, how good
Oh,
is this
that would
going
be
to
cool. Yeah.
This documentary follows the legendary 92-year-old composer John
Yeah.
Williams as he sits at the same piano he's used since the 1960s,
Good Lord, brother.
breaking down the creation of cinema's most memorable scores.
Name them. Jaws.
Jaws.
There's one.
I mean, Indiana
Star
Jones.
Wars.
Star Wars.
Dude, he's
A legend, dude.
It's amazing.
Yeah, if you saw his entire
I'd
list, you
love
just-
to see the list.
Yeah, right? I know. It's
Damn, man.
epic. So I think that's a
did
solid.
Did he do on Roll the Cuckoo's Nest? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know
Maybe
about that.
not.
Not sure
Maybe
about
not. Maybe I just threw that up in there.
that. Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's going to be a hell of a documentary.
Yeah.
That's on Disney Plus.
Damn.
And then another documentary. I can't wait to see this one. And this one's on Shudder. You know I love me some Shudder now.
Yes, sir.
Doc of Chucky, brother.
Ooh.
The ultimate account of the Child's Play film franchise with
Nice.
contributions from cast, crew, and more. Experience the story that proves you can't keep a good guy down in a series of films that have created an icon.
I like that.
Yeah, I dig that. Looking forward to it. I'm so
Cool.
pissed that they canceled the Chucky show.
I know. Yeah.
Like, I
yeah.
really
Yeah.
liked that show. It was over the top, dude.
Huh.
Like, the kill scenes were just epic in that show. So I was pretty bummed when they canceled that. But he says, I mean, the creator says that it will not be the end of Chucky. So hopefully we'll see
That's
him
good.
again soon. I can't get enough Chucky. I love him. Now we get to physical releases, brother.
Ooh.
Got anything?
Well, I do want to mention that I think it was last week.
Yeah?
I think it was last week.
Yeah, because, you know, we're kind of a week behind in these
Coming
things.
out a brand new Steelbook at Walmart on 4K
Mm-hmm.
because Thanksgiving is right around the corner, brother.
That's right.
Planes, trains, and
Planes,
automobiles.
trains, and automobiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, you can't, you know,
No, I gotta mention that one.
can't go wrong with that one.
No, sir.
Absolutely. We also have some 4K Blu-ray releases that came out just a couple days ago, November 12th.
Yep.
Scarface from 1932. That is on Criterion Collection.
Huh.
Also, a reissue of Seven Samurai, the Criterion Collection release from 1954. Circus of Horrors from 1960. Arabesque from 1966. The Sugarland Express from 1974. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Hell
brother.
yeah.
That's the 1988. I think that's her most well-known
Elvira's
film.
still looking good.
Right? Is she still looking good?
Still looking good.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. That is so cool. Also from 1989, Born on the 4th of July. That's a heavy film.
She was
Oh,
back at
still.
Knott's Berry Farm this year.
Oh, she
for
was
Halloween.
for Not Scary Farm.
Yeah.
Very cool. From 2000, Gladiator out on 4K Blu-ray. Of
Nice.
course, Gladiator 2
Yep.
is coming out soon.
Yep.
Denzel Washington in that.
Yes.
Pedro Pascal.
Did you know that
Looking
he
forward to it.
kissed another man in that movie?
He does, really?
They took it out.
What?
They edited it out.
He's like, great, I had to kiss a guy and then take it out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
I
Yeah.
had not heard that.
They said it was just chilling to watch, and they ended up taking it out.
Surprised you didn't cover this one, brother, but it was from a week ago, so I give you, whatever. But from
Thank you,
2004, on 4K Blu-ray, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, huh?
Ah, bro, that's a good one, too.
Come on, now.
Yeah.
Come on. And then The Evasion from 2007, also coming out on
Zah.
4K Blu-ray,
Beautiful.
which takes us to over...
You do it every time.
Oh,
Every
not
damn
just
time.
yet. I need to put it in my damn script, man. I follow my script and then I lose my mind.
Oh, God. No, it's time
That's right, it is.
to go to the movies, brother.
Yeah,
The Russ and Maggie movie review.
love it.
Oh, Dad, guess what we just watched? We just watched the best Christmas pageant ever. And I really mean the best. Isn't that right?
Yeah, did you like the movie, Maggie?
I loved it. It was so hilarious and so funny. So it's basically talking about this girl named Beth, and she lives in this cute little small community, okay? And she knows that everybody in the whole entire town hates these kids, this family called the Hermans.
Herdmans.
Herdmans.
Yeah. Why do they not like him so much?
They don't like them because they steal, they bully, they smoke.
Yeah, they're pretty mean. I mean, they're pretty rough kids. They get in a lot of trouble. But her mother has to take over running this Christmas pageant. That it's a big tradition in the community, right? Yeah, Beth's mom. So how do the Herdmans figure into the Christmas pageant?
So basically, Beth has this little brother, and they're like, well, they're,
Well, you have to go into all that specific.
yeah.
Just tell them what happens, how they get involved with the Christmas pageant.
Well, they get involved by the Christmas pageant is because they heard that there was going to be food there. And this food, which they really need because their mom works during the daytime and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't look like their mom's very involved with their lives. That's why they've become the bullies that they are and just kind of fending for themselves. So they kind of insert themselves into the church, right? And the church people are like, what are these people doing here? We got to get these kids out of here. But they end up scaring the other kids into taking the roles of the Christmas pageant. Do you think it's going to turn out?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you think that the people of the church and the community can get over the feelings they have about the Herdmans to accept them and work with them to pull off this Christmas pageant?
Yep.
Is it pretty funny?
Yes.
They do some funny stuff?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. So did you think this is an important movie
Yes, very important.
for the Christmas season? For like, what kind of meaning does it have about others?
It means don't judge them by what they do and how they are.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So do you think this is something we want to watch every Christmas season?
Every single year during Christmas time.
This comes from a very famous book, and there's a lot of these sold. It was a very popular book. In fact, this was a TV movie back in 1983, way before you were born, Maggie, and I was only like 7 years old. But yeah, Loretta Swit from MASH played in it, and now here we are, 2024, they're remaking the movie again. I'm glad you liked it. Do you think people should go see the best Christmas pageant ever?
Absolutely.
All right, boys, there you have it. Until next time.
And there you go.
Nice.
You know,
Yeah.
we missed one of them because of our tomfoolery.
Yeah, because of my Tom.
They reviewed for Halloween. They reviewed The
Blame
Corpse's
myself.
Bride.
Oh, The Corpse's Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
So I did definitely want to mention that. But best Christmas pageant ever.
Best Christmas pageant ever.
Yeah, Maggie sounded like She liked
She was
it.
into it.
Yes.
Yeah, she freaking loved it.
Yes, sir.
I think it had pretty decent reviews, right? If
Did
I'm
it?
not mistaken. Yeah. In fact, we'll talk about it here in Over Under. But
All righty.
yeah, it's sounds like they did a pretty solid job at this remake.
Well, let's just step right into Over Under so we can learn more.
Let's do it. So I'm looking here because since we're so far behind, I wondered if we have the scores yet.
Oh, yes.
But I do not see them.
I don't even know if I missed. I feel like I missed a week.
I think you did.
Ah,
Let's see. Do I have that here? Oh, but it was last. It was last week or 2 weeks ago at this point.
yeah.
Is the one you missed, which the movie was here, and we were still in that battle, brother. We were still battling, if you remember.
Great.
I'd won the round, but then, I can't win,
Yeah.
so blah, blah. So James LaRoe was battling it out.
Right.
Here was the movie that week, which was expected to make $3 million.
Yeah.
I said over.
Yeah.
You said nothing.
Right.
And the actual was 4.9. It was over. And because of that, with 26, James LaRoe,
Hey!
our new champ. That's right. Get him his prize. He deserved it. He deserved it more than anybody. The guy does over under.
Yes, he
Welcome,
does.
James.
Nice.
So congrats. It's awesome to see you win it, man.
Woohoo.
Right? Well deserved, James.
That's
Good job,
very
bro.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I love that. Which means we are on a brand new round,
Good.
people.
That's right, because, it's almost like life is renewed again.
That's right. Life
we
is
got all the
renewed.
craziness over, with the madness, Trump.
Right.
It's all kind of settled now. And all the leaves falling from the trees. Everything.
Yes.
It's all new.
Yes. And now it's time
I
for
need
a
to
new
stop-
round of over under. If
need
you
to
don't know,
Stop drinking this monster drink. 'Cause it's getting to me.
if you don't know how it's played, you got to go to our Facebook fan
I
page.
didn't tell you.
And James LaRoe puts it up there, puts the movies and the estimate that they're going to make. All you got to do is say whether it's over
That's how.
or going to be under.
Yes, sir.
You get a point for each one you get right.
Yep.
We played at 25.
Yes.
There's got to be a tiebreaker. If you tie at 25, everybody keeps playing until somebody wins by one. It's so exciting.
Yes, sir.
Winner gets a $25 Amazon.com gift card.
Nice.
Here's how we started off this round. The best Christmas pageant ever.
Hey.
Yeah. Russ and Maggie contributed to this.
They liked it.
Nobody's ready for the mayhem and surprises that ensue when 6 of the worst youngsters disrupt the town's yearly Christmas
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
Again, we talked about it, remake of the
Yeah.
1983 film. 86% on
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes. Not bad at
No.
all, brother.
Dang.
Not bad, with an estimate of $8 million.
Huh.
Now, we don't have the scores yet,
Okay.
so which is good because, we were behind, but, whatever. In fact, is the new one out? Do we have one? Oh, shoot.
Today is Thursday, right? As we do this. Yeah.
Yes, today is Thursday, so maybe...
Where's my damn phone? Where's my phone?
I don't see one. So let's see. What's relevant? Recent.
Maybe he knows he won and he's done.
Maybe.
One and done.
You know what? He might have might have won it and said, "I'm out. Peace out, bitches." I wouldn't blame him. Wouldn't blame him. But 8 million is the estimate on the best Christmas pageant ever.
Yeah.
I'm going over, brother.
I'm gonna go over too.
No, you went under.
I'm gonna go under.
But it's. I wonder if I can look this up. Or would that ruin it? Maybe that would just ruin it. I don't know. For next week. Well, I guess we can't do
Let me
it
see.
for next week. So now
Facebook.
let's see. Here we go. Total gross. Well, that's total gross. So I don't know if that meant for the weekend. Oh, weekend of November 8th through 10th. I think. It looks like the best Christmas pageant went over.
Really?
Yeah. I have the estimate as 8, and it looks like it made 11.
Best Christmas.
This is not official, by the way. But,
Yeah.
and then next up was Heretic.
Yeah.
2 young religious women are drawn into a game of cat and mouse In the House of a Strange Man in this psychological thriller starring Hugh Grant.
Ah,
I honestly can't stand that guy.
really?
Yeah, do it in peace. I mean, dude, he was married to Elizabeth Hurley, one
Yeah.
of the most beautiful women on the planet,
Yeah.
and cheats on her with some prostitute or something.
Ew.
What a dumbass. I mean, what a dumbass. Just since then, the dude's dead to me. But Heretic, 94% on
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes. That's freaking solid.
Yeah.
The estimate was $8 million.
Yeah.
I said under.
What did I say?
You, what do you think you said?
$8 million under.
You did
Yeah.
say under. And I'm looking, and it looks like it went over. It looks like it made a
Well,
lot
I'm off to a great start.
So, yeah. I did see a few people say both over, so it looks like they might be in the lead. But we'll make that all official
All right.
on the next round, huh?
I like it.
And there you go. There you have it. Another showdown.
That's delightful.
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
Now I get to edit.
Oh, yeah, it's a long show, too.
Yes,
It
sir.
makes sense. There's a lot to catch up on. you know?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's true.
Well, and who knows when the next show is going to be. He's
Yeah.
gone next week.
Great.
And
Oh,
then
that's
I'll
right.
probably come back and have COVID or something stupid.
Oh,
Be in the
geez.
hospital.
What day do you come back?
I come back next Sunday. Next Saturday. Next Saturday. So I leave tomorrow, come back next Saturday. So we'll see what we can make happen.
All right.
All right?
All
We'll
right.
play it by ear.
You're going to ruin the show. We're going to lose
I
every
know.
listener we've ever
God,
had.
I suck. But after that, I should be back in action.
Okay.
You know, without any family drama.
Yeah.
But, you know, there you go. So, hey, go to our website. It's www.dvdweeklypodcast.com.
Yeah.
Fun and frivolity, like links to our Facebook fan page. We're a brand new round of Over, Under. Just getting underway. If you haven't started yet, it's all right.
Yeah.
There's only 2 films you're behind.
Zah.
We'll see if we're going to have a round this week. And then email address at feedback@dvdweeklypodcast.com.
You know, it's just about time to call that number and tell us what you want for Christmas.
Nobody ever does it. I think we've had like 2 people ever.
This is the year.
Will did
This
it one
is the
time.
year.
Yeah, this is the year. Let us know what's on your Santa list. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear what's on Maggie's Santa list.
Yeah, oh, yeah, me
What's-
too.
Who's she asking? What's she asking Santa for?
That's a great question.
Yeah. Come on now. Let us know, Maggie, on
Yeah.
your next review, huh? There you go. Also, DVD Weekly feedback at dvdweeklypodcast.com.
Mhm.
And that beautiful phone number. Did I already just do
I don't
this?
know.
That's
Just
why
hope
we
that-
started talking about
Yeah.
the number. Let's just shut up and play the number.
406-426-1DVD.
I'm so confused now.
I don't know.
Did we already play that? I don't
Who
know what's
knows?
going on. Woo!
Oh, God. I've been talking way too long.
Yes, sir.
There it is, though. Hey, I don't know. Are we going to have a show before Thanksgiving?
Doesn't
Maybe?
sound
Maybe
like
not.
it.
If not, have a great turkey day.
Absolutely.
We'll have it, and then we're going to have our Christmas shopping
Oh, I
extravaganza
can't
coming
wait.
up.
That's fun.
We'll have to at least do a check-in. We'll
Yes.
probably forget, but hey, that's how we roll.
I love it.
Huh?
Love it, brother.
Love you, everybody. Sayonara.